Hi math friends, today we're going to be ordering and approximating square roots. Some strategies are comparing and another strategy is using a calculator. As you can see with this example here, the square root of 35 is close to the square root of 36, which is between 5 and 6. And if I punch it in on my calculator, I'm going to get about 5.9. The square root of 70 is between two perfect squares, which is between the square root of 64 and the square root of 81. So I know that it's between 8 and 9. And it's just about halfway in between. Let's check that out on the calculator. I'm going to punch in the square root of 70, and I'm going to get about 8 and 4 tenths when I round. So was it between 8 and 9? Yeah, it was. How about the square root of 17? Well, that's between the square root of 16 and the square root of 25. So it's between 4 and 5. It's a lot closer to 4. If I do the square root of 17 here again, I'm going to end up with 4 and about 1/10. And I'm going to say approximate because these are approximated answers. Square root of 23, I know is close to the square root of 25, but it's lower. So it's between the square root of 16 and the square root of 25. If I do that one on my calculator, the square root of 23, I get about 4 and 8 tenths. And I know that 4 and 8 tenths is closer to 5 than it is to 4. We're going to get some practice with putting some in order. So I have 3, square root of 3, square root of 33, square root of 25, and square root of 7. Let's see if we can simplify any of those first. Well, this won't turn out to be perfect, this one won't, but this one will. So that one turns out to be 5. And if I take the square root of 3, I know it's between the square root of 1 and the square root of 4, but it's closer to the square root of 4. So really the square root of 3 is, well, it's between 1 and 2. And we know that it's a little bit less than 2. So square root of 3 looks like it becomes before 3 then. We also have some others. Square root of 7. That's between the square root of 4 and the square root of 9. It looks like it's going to be closer to the square root of 9, but it's still lower. So actually, the square root of 7 is less than 3. 3 would be next probably. So we're done with these. And 5 and square root of 33, well, just look at this number in the square root. Square root of 33 is bigger than the square root of 25. So square root of 25, and then the square root of 33 to end that there.